Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. I just came outside for a bit and I just wanted to do, I was like, hey, I want to do a video about this topic. And I was like, you know what, might as well just be outside while I'm talking about this topic. Just to listen to the birds and shit like that. I just woke up not that long ago. So I want to talk about something I've been seeing on the internet that our sisters basically are realizing that, you know, our sisters are realizing that they made a mistake and shit like that. And not to say our brothers are not thinking the same way. Let me tell you, sister, something. The reason this structure that they made, this, government structure that's made is going against you. Mostly you, than anything. They really do. They go against you. You and your other counterpart, which is your male. You know, they've been fucking with us forever, obviously. I don't have to talk deep about that, because we all know. If you know, you know. So, but what I have to say is that I want to tell you a life story real quick. I choose to be single, to be quite honest with you. I'll be honest with you, brothers and sisters. The reason I choose to be single is because a lot of women out here don't know who they are. I'm saying that right now. I like to be with a woman that knows thyself, that has a right mind and shit like that, you know? And if you tell your friends and family this, some of them are going to look at you like, oh, then you don't find anybody. And I'm over here, then I won't. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And they want to get offended about it so much. And I'm like, it's not you, it's me. Why are you getting offended of something that I told you that I'm doing? It's stupid. It's stupid. Why are you going to get offended of what someone is doing in their life? You know? Especially if it's not bothering you, if it's not hurting you, if it's not even hurting them. You know? It's because this society has taught us to fucking be with somebody and also treat them like shit. Alright? And look, I don't blame you ladies for how you're acting to all men. I mean, yes, I could blame you. But it's, again, going back, it's the structure that's made. They brainwashed your ass. And the thing is, they brainwashed all men too. And the thing is too, I'm kind of more pissed off at the men. Mainly because I've been witnessing how these men are since I was fucking high school. And I'm over here like, alright, all of you guys need to be put on a pedestal right here. I mean, not to the point of like looking at you as a pedestal, but putting you on a pedestal to literally point out the flaws to each and every one of you, male and female. Alright? Because all my life, I've been hearing, oh, you know, fuck men, fuck girls, and shit like that. But I'm over here like, yeah, forget about them, right? So how are you going to repopulate? Yeah, you see, you didn't think about that, right? Oh, people don't want to think about that. Oh, that's when it comes to their attention of someone saying that, to be like, and look, I get why people say that. They say that because they've been bombarded with stupid crap. They've been bombarded with stupid crap. There's some sisters around here are realizing their error of their ways, and so are the brothers, but I'm mostly seeing some sisters, and some sisters are really crying out here. They really want to be with somebody. They want to settle down with somebody and shit like that, you know? There's a lot of single women out here and a lot of single men out here too. A lot of these women out here are like, how come I can't find a single man and shit like that? It's because all of us, at least for me, are like, fuck this shit. We're not dealing with you guys. We're not dealing with you ladies, basically. We're not dealing with the bullshit, you know? Because some of us can get our mind right, and not to say some of our women can't. The thing is, it goes to the same thing with the man and woman. The man could get the man could get his mind right, but then the woman would not. But a woman can get her mind right, but then a man cannot. You see? That's why you got to think to yourself, why am I contributing? What am I putting myself into? What am I using my vibration towards to get this shit? You know? That's why I always say focus on thyself, because you're actually putting that energy back. Right? It's like you having sex with somebody. You grab, if you meditate right after, you're grabbing that energy back. Right? Some people don't even think about that either. They'll be like, wait a minute, I could do that? I'm like, well, yeah. Then what we've been talking about here all this time? of like grabbing your energy back, you know. That's just an example. But we have to take our energy back to focus on ourselves and to appreciate ourselves. Because if we can't appreciate another life form that is a man and a woman, then how are we going to appreciate ourselves? If we can't appreciate ourselves, we can't appreciate other people, basically. All right? You can't even appreciate Mother Cosmos herself because you be so in the mindset of like loneliness, basically. Seriously. And look, I used to be that way too. But guess what? I started telling myself, I gotta love myself. I gotta know thyself. And the more I learned about myself, the more I loved myself. And the more I got connected to the planet, the more I was just excited to, all that shit. And then all of a sudden, at least for me, you get used to being alone. And I've been alone all my life. I never had anybody. So that's just the universe showing me that, hey, you need to get your mind right if you actually want to get with somebody. Because all the years that I was trying to get with somebody, I was always depressed. I was always lonely. And I always had an excuse for every stupid shit of why I didn't do this and that. You know? Because my mind wasn't right, basically. I was all about being depressed and being with somebody instead of actually focusing on myself and growing myself. And then all of a sudden, these ladies are looking at me. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. When you focus on you, everyone starts noticing it, and they be like, oh, yo, what's he like? And then when a sister focuses on herself, a lot of brothers will look at you and they'll be like, yo, what's she like? She looks beautiful. I would like to get to know her, Seriously. So we just gotta pay attention around here. And some of us are realizing this now, which is a good thing because it is about that time for people to realize what's happening to this planet and realize what they need to change for themselves. Because this planet is changing. It is. And when we change, everything else changes. It's a reaction. The planet changes, we change, the planet changes. And everything else around us. All right? Remember, we are the cells of the planet. We are the cells of the planet. That's never going to change. That's never going to change. All right, guys? That's why when people started doing the walk, she woke up, basically. The planet woke up herself. And I know she woke up because I felt her presence and I attached my vibration to her and I felt every emotion. I've said this a whole bunch of times. I felt so much emotion, or pain and sorrow and all that shit. And the thing is, these sisters are going through the same shit, but they're still trying to figure it out themselves, And your ladies out here, trust me, we love you. We do. We love you. But you just need to focus on you and love yourself more. And I guarantee you, someone around the corner will literally want you. I am dead serious, all right? Not that long ago. Remember when I was making a video outside and it was all sunny and shit like that? I mean, look how it is right here. And it's funny too. I've already said this before. I always say this. Even my older channel, I've always said this. That even if it's hot outside, it's even hotter in my room. Even if it's cool outside, it's still hot in my room. The only time it gets cold is when it's fucking winter. That's the only time my room will ever get cold. Other than that, it's going to stay hot. Because the vibration that's coming out of you, it's coming out of you because you have heat yourself, Remember, you're like like a telephone pole, but you're a tower yourself, basically, So, anyways, going back to the park stuff, when I was at the park, literally I was just making the video, and then I see a sister with her, a sister and a brother, which they were together, and they had like $2 or $3 or some shit, I don't know, and I was just doing the video like this, with my shirt off and shit like that, I was just talking, and then all of a sudden she kept looking at me. She kept looking at me from head to toe. She wanted to eat me, guys, I'm dead serious. She wanted me. I'm over here looking at her from the side. I'm over here like, in my head, I'm like, dude, pay attention to your girl. I'm literally stealing her without doing anything. See, this is what we can do. And you ladies can do the same fucking shit. You ladies have more power than that than the men do, actually. Yes, the men are electric, and women are magnetic, which is true, because when you see an attractive woman or a woman, you're just gonna be like, you know, it's almost like that one meme, bring me that woman, but sir. If you watch those stuff or you've seen it on YouTube, it's just funny as shit, man. Sometimes you need to get a good laugh in you, man. You can't be too serious all the time, man. You can't be too serious in this world. Hell no. You know, that's why some of us get depressed sometimes. My phone is dying. It's like 15%. Now it's 14%. Great. It's going to shut down soon. Yep, that's how my phone is. I can't even do a video sometimes when it's like 30% without the phone shutting down. So, some bullshit. But overall, guys, pay attention to thyself and focus on you and your lady and my sisters out here. Look, you will find somebody that will care about you like crazy. All right, same thing with your males out here. There will be a woman for you that will love you like crazy. And again, going back, same thing with your women. You're going to have a man that's going to love you like crazy. All right? Seriously. But guess what? Just focus on you. Because the more you focus on you, the more attractive you become. All right? You don't have to be lonely. Because once you know thyself, you're going to be part of a ward. You're going to see a whole bunch of beings and shit like that. You're not going to be alone, especially if you're connected to the planet herself. And even if you don't see these beings and you still can, I will still question how can you not see these beings? Because if you're connected to the planet, I'm sure you've seen these things. But say if you're not, as long as you're connected to the planet, basically, connected to mama, and you know thyself and you love thyself, you know, you're not going to let no one push you around and shit like that, or no one disrespect you. Like that long ago, I got disrespected, and my mom was over here like, calm the fuck down. And I'm all like, calm down? Like, I can understand calm down. But when someone disrespects me, I'm going to actually call them out. You expect me not to call them out if you disrespected me? That's what I'm talking about. Some of our brothers and sisters are like this, and I'm over here like, stop that bullshit. Stop that shit. You don't let no one push you around and shit like that. But when it comes to the government and shit like that, you want them to push you around. What? How does that make sense? You won't let the average Joe push you around, but you let these motherfuckers push you around. Why does that makes no fucking sense, man. That's stupid as fuck. That's stupid as fuck. So, just don't pay attention to that shit, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, literally my brothers and sisters, just focus on you. All right? The more you focus on you, the more you be, again, attractive. I don't want to be redundant, but you be attractive to a lot of people around here. Seriously. Seriously, man. I don't know what's going on here with the lighting. It's acting stupid now. It's so weird. I wonder... I guess if I'm pressing the screen, it does something. I don't know. Facebook always changes to the point that I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't know. I don't care what you do. To be quite honest with you, you can die tomorrow, and I don't give a shit. To be quite honest with you, because this shit is over. We'll make our own fucking Facebook, bitch. So let me just end this video because I said what I needed to say, guys. Just focus on you, and don't let these motherfuckers get you depressed. Don't let these motherfuckers get you down just because you don't have anybody. Society and all that shit. Literally, man, I was growing up. Look, I was born in this avatar body basically came about in 1993. You know. So, and ever since then, I'm over here looking at people like, well, obviously, you gotta, you're not gonna realize it when you're first born. It takes progressions and shit like that. But when you notice some bullshit around here of how they treat us and how they want us to be and shit like that, they literally, look, this is how they want us to be. Have a picket house fence, like go to school, go to college, have a picket house fence, and then fucking die. Obviously, those walk in between and then die. It's almost like that movie, B movie. It's almost like the main character was like, so you're gonna walk us to death? And then the lady tells him, we'll show a damn try. With a smile on her face. And they told you this in the B movie, the DreamWorks movie. Yo, that movie had a lot of messages in it, man. A lot of messages. Seriously. And somehow the movie's horny as hell for no reason. It's like Inspector Gadget. Why are you horny? and then the new series, The Santa Claus on Disney Plus. Why are you horny? Why are these shows horny? Oh God. I'm like, you guys realize kids are watching this, right? Oh man. It's fucking nuts, man. This world is fucking nuts. It really is, man. It is nuts. So take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. And don't let anyone fucking push you around. Don't let no one push you around. Alright? Know thyself. And remember, everyone has their own little journey here. Basically. Everyone has their own path. Basically. And that path is different from my path. Basically. Some of the shit that I hear your lady saying, I went through too. Not all of it, obviously. Because, again, I'm a male, I'm not a female. But some of the things that you specifically said, I'm like, yeah, that's happened to me with other females. And I'm over here looking at them like, are you good? Are you just down to fuck and that's it? I mean, that's fine. Look, the kingdom of heaven is open to sluts, hoes, prostitutes, and hookers. The kingdom of heaven is open to that. Seriously. So all of you people around here that talk about shit about these prostitutes and all these people over here, I'm over here like, you can talk shit all you want, but once the kingdom of heaven opens, quote unquote, they're invited right in. And yes, they'll be like sisters, obviously. They won't be orcs. They won't be unnatural fucking people. You know? And it's true, because Kalai said the same shit too, because this is something I've been noticing forever when I was in school too. I'm over here like, you ladies want to do this, but yet you want to be with a man, but yet you want to be aggressive. And it's fine if you can have, it's fine if you can be a little bit of a toughness, something that you see in, something that you see in, like sometimes in movies and video games. You know how they have that tough woman and stuff like that, but she's still gentle and stuff like that and kind, but she's still powerful, you know, almost reminds me of like Wonder Woman, basically, you know? So that's what all women used to be. You women need to be like Wonder Woman again. Quote unquote. Quote unquote. But that's the thing. I don't even want to use that because it's like me saying that, oh, you need to be your own Superman. But that's the thing. I'm not Superman. I'm the CHUCKY. You know? You're not Wonder Woman. You are you. We might resemble as them and shit like that. Or might have certain abilities and shit like that. But overall, you gotta be your own person. Alright? It's kind of like what they say in wrestling. You know, it's like, I was inspired by these people, but I decided to, you know, be the first me and not be the second this person. You know? If you've been watching, if you watch wrestling. Even when they do storylines and shit like that. So, if you're a wrestling fan, if you understand that. If you don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's not. It really isn't. So, anything else I could talk about with this stuff? Because the one thing that I think I forgot to mention is that they, again, they want you to have a picket fence and all this shit. But at the same time, they want you to settle down around your 20s and shit like that. When some people, like in the movie, Are We There Yet? I think with Ice Cube. There's this young sister. She say that my mommy said if a man doesn't get a woman by the time he's 30, he's either damaged or gay. And Ice Cube was like, what? And I'm over here hearing that as a kid. I'm over here like, is this how you're gonna brainwash people? And I was still in a fucking naive state to the point that I was like depressed and shit like that. I hated myself, guys. I wanted to kill myself. I'm dead serious. I hated myself that much. I was up to that point a long time ago. Not anymore. But I want to tell you this, yes. So please don't, and if you are feeling that way, just remember that there's people out here that do care about you, man. There's people out here that do fucking care about you and want you to succeed. Now, there's other people out here that are close to you that do not want you to succeed and don't want you to grow spiritually. Because since they're not growing spiritually, they want you to be stagnant or do not do what you're doing. And that's bullshit. Sorry, that's not going to happen. There's a reason why there's star seeds around here. There's a reason why people woke up around 2012. You know? And there's a reason why these motherfuckers got so scared of the 90s generation. That's why they pumped out so many movies and video games and shit like that that were actually watchable and good. Not like nowadays, because they're trying to make some things and they're not creative. They're not creative. They're not creative. Because everything that they used already has already been used. That's why a lot of people say there's no creativity, because we've seen everything. So they try and do something new, and guess what? They fuck it up because they have no creativity. They're not using the scrolls. They're not using anything that they used to do and put new characters in or something like that. You just were like, hey, since we did this before, let's not do it. But if we are going to do it, let's do it in our own way that's not part of the Enlightenment stuff, basically. The spiritual stuff. So when you do watch a movie and you be like, that's bullshit, and no one doesn't care for it, there's a reason why. Why are you losing money? You see? There's a reason why Star Wars, Harry Potter, and the MCU made a buttload of fucking money for these motherfuckers. Why? Because it was in our subconscious mind. That the reason those movies did well is because that is our ward. That is our ward, whether you fucking like it or not. But you're the co-creator of your reality. You could bring any ward you can bring any ward here, to be quite honest with you. I'm dead serious. If you want to have like a fucking Looney Tunes ward, you can have that, man. Yeah, you're the co-creator of your reality, man. Some people might not believe that shit because they want to be bombarded, especially our brothers and sisters. They want to be bombarded about what they're being taught by these motherfuckers. And then they also getting bombarded with depression, anxiety, and also like them feeling lonely. Thinking that something's missing and shit like that. It's because you need to focus on you. Once you love thyself, like if you went through a breakup with somebody, you just be like, okay, I'm fine. Even though someone's going to be like, oh, you just never cared about the relationship. No, I cared about the relationship. I valued the relationship. I valued you and me. But you decided to do something stupid. And now I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to back off. Because a lot of men over here are not going to deal with this shit anymore. We're not. And a lot of ladies out here too, a lot of sisters are the same way. We're not going to deal with the bullshit. And many of my men out here too, many of my men are killing themselves here too, man. Not because, oh, you know, pow, pow, this and that, or you know, I kill you and you kill me type shit. It's mostly sometimes with depression and not getting a fucking chick. Going back, the fucking Are We There Yet movie is literally like, hey, if a man doesn't get a woman by the time they're 30, they're the damage gay. Yeah, because focusing on yourself is so underrated. Focusing on yourself is so mundane. It's boring, right? Give me a break, man. Give me a fucking break. It is true, man. It is sad, man. It is sad. It is sad. The thing is, the people that are suffering from this are breaking out of this because they're questioning and they'll be like, yo, why am I doing wrong here? Other people around here are just blind as fuck to the point that they're like, I don't give a fuck. Or this society is this way? Okay, cool. Then I'm going to be that way too. And I'm over here like, you don't have a mind of your own, man. You don't have a mind of your own. You don't. You need to have a mind of your own. It doesn't matter if someone disagrees with me or not. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You can disagree with me all you want, but knowing thyself is the most important thing on this planet. All right? You need to know thyself. If you don't know thyself, you're going to be lost around here. That's why I'm talking about all the stuff that was happening that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, because I was lost. All right? And most people be like, oh, why do you think that finding yourself will help with my loneliness and anxiety and shit? Like, what? Keep that to yourself. Don't say that fucking to me. I'll say that right now. Don't freaking say that to me, man. I'm going to look at you and be like, wow. Then I can't wait till you hit 60 years old and you're still fucking depressed and lonely. Then you're going to look at me with a whole bunch of wives and you're going to be like, why he has a whole bunch of wives? I'm like, because I did my work. And men are different from women. And it's true, yes. Some of us, not all of us, some of us have multiple wives. Because we knew what was our job. To make more babies, to make more soldiers for the planet, and also more for our generations to come. It's the same thing what animals do. It's no different. I'm not saying animals do polygamy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's what animals do to the point that, hey, I'm gonna do this so my species can live on forever, basically. That's why sometimes a lion has a lot of lionesses around him. I wonder why. Don't be surprised if that lion is messing with all the lionesses. Most people are like, yeah, man, yeah. I'm like, I know, but I'm saying don't be surprised. Because you know how some people are on the internet. That's why I say that, you know? Because someone's going to look at them and they'll be like, yo, that lion's doing that. What? And be like, yeah, man. Like, get with the program here. get a part of the program of what nature is trying to tell you here, man. If nature is showing you that you could do it, so can you, man. I mean, if nature is showing that they can do it, so can you. Because you're a part of nature. All right? You're a part of nature. And look, you might have a wife that be like, nah, man, I want to keep you to myself and shit like that. And guess what? That's fine. That's why you and her got to talk to each other about that stuff. You know? Because there are some ladies out here that are going to be like, no, I don't want you to be with any other woman. You know? And you got to be respectful of that. You got to respect your queen. You know? So, you can have a whole bunch of queens. But, if that one queen doesn't want to share you, or have a whole bunch of queens, then that's her decision. And you better fucking listen to her. And not just do something stupid. And just sleep with somebody. Because, oh man, I gotta do it. That's why I had to complain with some of you men in the beginning. Not a lot, but it's something that was a pet peeve of mine ever since high school. All these girls, man, wanted to get with fucking motherfuckers out pieces of shit. And then they didn't want to get with the nice guy. They didn't want to get with the nice guy. Now, guess what? The nice guy doesn't want to deal with you. The nice guy does not want to deal with you, ladies. Because the nice guy decided to focus on himself and decided to love thyself. And decided to make his own happiness and his own love within inside himself, basically, to evolve. To literally to the point that it's like, hey, I don't have to be depressed anymore. I don't have to feel lonely anymore. Because I found the emptiness that's inside of me, and it was sorry, I'm talking a little bit too fast. It was within me all this time. It is also within you all this time too. Alright? So be safe, guys. Be safe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Share this video if you want. So be careful out there, guys. Because they're going to bombard you with a whole bunch of shit still. They don't give a fuck. They're in the corner. And these motherfuckers are in the corner right now. And you know how people get when they get stuck in the corner. When they get trapped in the corner and people are bombarding them like this in front of them. You know what happens. You and I know what happens. You corner an animal and you're about to attack and you're about to capture it and shit like that. What do you think the animal's going to do? It's going to show its teeth. It's going to show its claws. It's going to jump at you and try to eat you or kill you. That's what these wicked beings are like right now. Alright? So that's why you got to watch things around here, man. You got to watch things around here. Seriously. And if any of your family members are going to do something stupid, like listen to these government motherfuckers, you could talk to them and all that, but at the same time, let them do what the fuck they want to do. They're adults. They're adults. But if they bring their children, Yo, I want to say this right now. You have the obligation to be like, no, you're not taking your kid over there. You can go there, but you're not fucking taking your fucking kid over there, you fucking stupid bitch. You stupid motherfucker. You know? That's just me. Like, if I saw my sister go into a building that was gonna take out on people, and I saw her bringing her kid there, I would be like, no, she's staying here. You can go over there, but she's staying here. And if she wants to argue with me about it, I don't give a shit. I will argue about it, and I'll be like, you want to get slaughtered? Go ahead. But you're not going to bring her here for her to get slaughtered. You dumb idiot. I'm not saying she's going to be like that or anything like that. No, that's just an example. All right? I'm sure if I showed her this video, she's going to be like, I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck that shit. You know, because I've taught her well. I have. You know, I was like a father figure to my sister. You know, not my middle sister, but my other sister, my third sister. I have like 3 sisters. My second sister. You know, I was like a father figure to her and shit like that. So, I do want to show a video soon. It's an old video that came out in 2013, but I want to show you guys that I want to show you the beings that you're going to see, basically. All right, they're still flying in your skies right now. All right, and some people think that, oh, those are just spaceships and stuff like that. Some of them are, but some of them are not. Some of them are literally people flying, and you can see their wings. Shout out to Kalai again. He even showed a picture of that shit. And I'm trying to find that video. I cannot find that video, but if you can tell me what name of that video is, yo, I would love to find it and show it to my my family. I would love to show it to YouTube and all that stuff and all that and everything. Not to say there's not a video that I found that can actually show that and stuff like that. But the one that Collide showed was literally so good and so fucking detailed. Like, literally, you could see the wings, and it looked like Isis's wings and shit like that. Because we all had wings like that, you know? So, I'll see you guys later. Again, some of us had different types of wings anyways. And I'm talking about, like, wings that are part of our hands, basically, because we're dragons, we're nagas. I'm not talking about wings that come out of our backs. I'm not talking about that. All right? There's a reason why you see in Kemet, in Egyptian, the female with the wings coming out with her hands are coming out, but it's not coming out of her back. You see? Not to say there's not some of them that are like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if you do notice, there is something like that. You know? So I'll see you guys. Be safe. Connect with nature. Know thyself and stuff like that. Focus on you, and get ready to beat these motherfuckers. All right? Seriously, you can fight these motherfuckers in the astral realm, and they literally will start dying like crazy in the physical. You will see your results in the physical if you go so much in the spiritual. I am dead serious. I have done it. I'm telling you this as a person that experienced a lot of shit that I've done in the astral realm, that it started happening in the physical. And I'm over here like, and these motherfuckers get so scared of me, man. They really do. So I'll see you guys. Take care.